From Sir Gawain and the Green Knight, translated by John Gardner, Part 5, pages 10 to 12, or pages 237 to 239. As the end of the year approaches, Gawain leaves on his quest to find the Green Chapel and fulfill his pledge. After riding through wild country and encountering many dangers, he comes upon a splendid castle. The lord of the castle welcomes Gawain and invites him to stay with him and his lady for a few days. The lord proposes that he will go out to hunt each day while Gawain stays at the castle. At the end of the day, they will exchange what they have won. While the lord is out hunting, the lady attempts to seduce Gawain. Gawain resists her, however, and on the first 2 days accepts only kisses, which he gives to the lord at the end of each day in exchange for what the lord has gained on the hunt. On the 3rd day, Gawain continues to resist the lady, but she presses him to accept another gift. She held toward him a ring of the yellowest gold, and standing aloft on the band a stone like a star, from which flew splendid beams like the light of the sun. And mark you well, it was worth a rich king's ransom. But right away he refused it, replying in haste, "My lady gay, I can hardly take gifts at the moment. Having nothing to give you, I'd be wrong to take gifts in return." She implored him again, still more earnestly, but again he refused it, and swore on his knighthood that he could take nothing. Grieved that he still would not take it, she told him then, "If taking my ring would be wrong on account of its worth, and being so much in my debt would be bothersome to you, I'll give you merely this sash that's of slighter value." She swiftly unfastened the sash that encircled her waist, tied around her fair tunic, inside her bright mantle. It was made of green silk and was marked of gleaming gold, embroidered along the edges, ingeniously stitched. This, too, she held out to the knight, and she earnestly begged him to take it, trifling as it was, to remember her by. But again he said no, there was nothing at all he could take, neither treasure nor token, until such time as the Lord had granted him some end to his adventure. And therefore I pray you, do not be displeased, but give up, for I cannot grant it, however fair or right. I know your worth and price, and my debt's by no means slight. I swear through fire and ice to be your humble knight. "Do you lay aside this silk," said the lady then, "because it seems unworthy, as well it may? Listen, little as it is, it seems less in value, but he who knew what charms are woven within it might place a better price on it, perchance. For the man who goes to battle in this green lace, as long as he keeps it looped around him, no man under heaven can hurt him, whoever may try, for nothing on earth, however uncanny, can kill him." The knight cast about in distress, and it came to his heart. This might be a treasure indeed, when it came time to take the blow he had bargained to suffer beside the Green Chapel. If the gift meant remaining alive, it might well be worth it. So he listened in silence and suffered the lady to speak, and she pressed the sash upon him and begged him to take it. And Gawain did, and she gave him the gift with great pleasure, and begged him, for her sake, to say not a word, and to keep it hidden from her lord. And he said he would, that except for themselves this business would never be known to a man. He thanked her earnestly, and boldly his heart now ran, and now a 3rd time she leaned down and kissed her man. When the lord returns at the end of the 3rd day, Gawain gives him a kiss, but does not reveal the gift of the sash.